Good evening and welcome to week 5. This is a matchup between Alsoa and Spacedog. Both are in the 1 and 3 looking to punch their ticket to the premier bracket, primary bracket, whichever name you want to use. It's the upper bracket. The rest go to a secondary best of the rest bracket to duke it out. I'm Furious K alongside CD Improv. CD, this is always the question I ask, where they start, and it's always going to be a troll.
Well, I mean, I guess we started the race a little bit too early, but it looks like we're going to start at vanilla level 6. Let's hope there's Lionels at the bottom of the ladder. Ah, those aren't Lionels. But we might get lucky and get an early bomb pack. We're starting with a recorder. And man, can I just say, I kind of have missed the this tracker. This version of the tracker just makes me happy.
Yep, less delay and just point and click. Always
Yeah.
a fun time.
Plus, there's a timer built in as long as you actually remember to hit the button. Oh, hey, any roads. Alright, so we go from the grave to Death Mountain to the dead center of the map, just about. If we have one in the northeast, alright, I give these like a B.
Well, the good news is you have one near start and you can escape to center Hyrule, so could be a lot worse than that.
Yeah, they could have all been in like a single screen in the center of the map, like a little cluster. But alright, Alsoa is going to go ahead and get a second bomb pack. Spacedog has checked the any roads and is headed over to do the rest of the grave area. He's going to find level 7. Alright. A little too early to tell.
Well, they're shooting swords.
Yeah, it's second quest. It's second quest 7, I think.
That is still up for debate for me. There's definitely second quest something. That's not for debate.
Because I want to say it does, and Also has also found this, so it's always funny to see the different colors of the levels on the runner's screens. Spacedog should hopefully get the bombs here. Oh no, it went down!
It is not second quest 7, so it's second quest front half.
Is it shapes?
So first quest, the snakehead goes all the way to the R or in the other case E column, so it could be first quest still.
B shapes. I'd rather have shapes because shape is more fun. Spacedog is taking a little bit of a beating in the corner BMOS Lionel shooting us rooms. Hopefully he's gonna be like, okay, I'm leaving 7 now, but hey, I got 4 bombs, and that's really nice. Alsoa is going to take the any roads back up to Death Mountain and do some of the more obscure checks over in this corner. See, he bombed that correctly. Spacedog is going to find a potion merchant who, well, doesn't have anything to say yet. Oh, the P-Hat knocked Alsoa back from the wall and cost him a bomb. We're going to find the potions letter, though, and since we do know that there is second quest first half, we really do want that potion letter. Alright, meanwhile, Spacedog hasn't really found anything amazing here in the grave. He's now doubling back. I'm not really sure where he's going. 97 rupee arrows and a 90 rupee key.
Did Spacedog ever get to the Armos over here? Perhaps that might be in play.
Okay, that would make sense. Though I think it would have just been faster to up an A and go back to your start screen at that point.
Well, you're getting shot with arrows, either coming out of start or from the left, so I guess it doesn't much matter, just maybe 20 seconds difference. Speaking of arrows, though...
Whoa, look at that money! That was a huge, large secret. Alsoa's going to go ahead and make use of it and pick up his first wood arrow purchase. Totally means that silvers are going to be under the Armos. Alright, so Spacedog is going to find an open cave. Alsoa is going to get another bomb drop, so the bomb gods are being kind.
Hey, we can burn things.
Yay! Ah, you beat me to it. I had to scroll up because all of my items were a little bit off-center in the window. Looks like Spacedog is... Well, no, we're gonna go check Forgotten Spot. Alright. I thought he was gonna set up for the clip to try to head down to Death Armos. Instead, one of the, I think it was a boomerang, is gonna take him out and send him back to start. Also, is gonna pick up his blue candle.
Yep. We'll let CD have that one while we watch
Yay!
the runners now go towards completely different directions again. Spacedog has decided that boomerangs are no fun and is going to go to the left. And we get the wrap to the Death Armos for Alsoa.
Alright, let's see if there's an item hanging out here. It's kind of nice that these are levers, so that you can, like, at least get on the screen before dying, because sometimes you screen scroll over and those whiz ropes just take you out. 61 rupee bait is the cheap meat, and if Alsoa figures out that we have a second quest first half, he should definitely think about buying that for level 3. Spacedog is gonna find, I think that was a 37 rupee medium secret. That's actually really good. It's you know, almost as max. Also is gonna find level 6. So this is gonna be second quest level 6. He's, I think, one room to the south of the top of the level, that little arm that bends over.
Yep, he's in the second column that kind of disappears at the very top and also very bottom of that design.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and whistle and find a whole bunch of nothing, but Spacedog's already found a very pumpkin-y level 9.
Still potentially first quest based on that start point and be in the center of Skull, but again, could also be shapes.
I'm really rooting for shapes because I like shapes. Now, Spacedog unfortunately got bopped there and didn't end up burning the correct bush, but he's gonna go back and redo this. Also, is gonna pick up a heart, so now he's up to 4. And it looks like he's going to screen scroll over to go and get this desert screen. Oh, look! It's second quest level 4 for Spacedog. Isn't that fantastic?
Well, Spacedog is trying to probably figure it out using the tracker.
Yeah.
Also, it's going to go in there, take one look at it, and probably nope.
He's gonna... So, it's kind of funny having watched Alsoa's progress in... He's been going from second quest 4 is a good level to second quest 4 is an okay level to finally agreeing with all of us that go second quest 4 is a terrible level.
Yeah, second quest 4 is okay if you were at 0 keys compared to the other second quest dungeons outside of level 6. And occasionally level 5. So, I mean, you might want to look around, and if the enemy set isn't terrible, you can maybe get a couple keys out of 4 and save. Otherwise, it's just awful.
Alright, Spacedog did a pretty good job of taking out the first Dark Nut. Though, the last guy was going to make an abrupt turn and kind of ruin our plans here for a minute. Alsoa is all the way down in the bottom corner of the map, and he found yet another guy saying "Queh" and stealing all of our money. Oh! Oh. This is a blue Dark Nut and Wizrobe level. That is... special?
Yep, the dreaded combo of Wizrobes and Dark Nuts. Alsoa sees level 3 is over on the left side with the key door down, so nothing that he can do at all yet.
I will go ahead and mark that off on the side that it is in fact key blocked. Hey, we found a magical sword that we may or may not be able to get. Alright, Spacedog's gonna find a money-making game. It looks like he's gonna head over and do the whistle spot in the burn bushes to the right of Vanilla Start and then work his way maybe over towards the Deadwoods. To answer your question in chat, Second Quest 4 actually has 2 staircase items as we find level 8. That's not in the right spot, I don't think. It has 2 staircase items and 1 floor drop. Hold on, let's take a good look. Oh no, it is in the right spot. If you can go down, you'd have to bomb. Okay.
You know, at this point, well, hello there. We can actually take care of this Spiky who's in a kind of iffy spot.
Yeah, he's blocking a shutter door, so he's made some terrible choices today. But yeah, I think you were right, and this is going to end up being first quest back half. But that still does lead to some shenanigans in level 9. All right, Space Dog, you just got to get the last guy. There you go. You're going to get a bomb refund. Also, it's going to take an unfortunate death before you can bomb that wall. But yes, first quest level 8 is not that big. There are, a decent amount of rooms that could have items in them. You've got 3 items potentially in here, so it's not usually a terrible place to dig if the enemy set is forgiving.
Yeah. We officially have the confirmation now as Spacedog is in a blank room, which cannot exist in shapes.
Yeah.
We have another existing Dig Dogger, unfortunately, but it drops a key.
Well, I mean, it's better than absolutely nothing, and yeah, this should tell Spacedog exactly all he needs to know about what level he happens to be in. Alsoa is going to use any roads that are really close to our start screen to continue checking where he left off. Hey, it's a Dodongo. And good job, Spacedog. We're going to pick up our first Triforce of the game at 10 minutes and 40 seconds.
It's actually favorable to leave that Dodongo, look at me, Dodongo, because it's a single Dodongo, so by getting the Triforce it will respawn, whereas otherwise it would not.
Oh, I see. But I mean, that could actually be really good. It's not too far into the dungeon, so say you are really desperate for a bomb drop, you can just go in there, feed the guy, and replenish your explosives.
Yep, you can gain 2 bombs at a time for free, or if you want to chance things, you can maybe get 3 bombs out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, they never do the corner thing. You're always going, all right, Mr. Dodongo, be really, really kind, and I'm going to put this on the half tile, and it just doesn't happen.
To answer the question, chat, in this flag set, bosses are normal HP unless they spawn mini versions of themselves, so the mini Dig Doggers or the Patrobes. Not so lucky.
Alright, Alsoa is going to see, Alsoa saw Second Quest 4 and decides, hey, I'm going somewhere else. Spacedog is going to find the arrow shop, but unfortunately doesn't have enough money to buy them right now. Alsoa, meanwhile, finds level 9 as well, so both of our runners know where the game is going to end today.
Yeah, the interesting part of this overworld being Gorilla and Moblin and having that dungeon set that we saw in level 4, it means that we're probably going to have like a dominant Pole's Voice dungeon, or it might even be a situation where it's just not going to showcase much of anything, as there's another large secret.
Yeah, see, if I'm Alsoa, I would really, really want to find that cheap key store. You've got a ton of money, you're still exploring the overworld, looking for a lot of different places. I would want to spend it on something useful. I mean, a blue ring, not that Alsoa needs one, but a key or 2 would definitely be a good investment. And since we know 3 is also key blocked, it would get you into level 3, and if you pick up the bait, you might actually just be able to finish the entire thing in one go.
Also, a little bit surprised we haven't gone a little bit more east towards a couple other statues and some other open caves. Seems like we've been west for the most part.
Well, yeah, it's one of those things. Dracados, I think, used to say that if you didn't have the Armos item before 5 minutes, you were definitely going to lose the game. Or something along those lines. I barely remember. Oh, ow. Alsoa picks up the 3rd large secret at nearly max money, and all of those rupees are just sitting on the floor. Meanwhile, Spacedog is going to find this level 6. He's going to go in. He's got to dodge the orange bubbles, or he's not going to have a sword. Alright, Alsoa is headed back to... He's gonna finish bombing Death Mountain. Okay, I kind of like this. Again, I'd really like him to... Don't pick that up. I'd really like him to spend some of this money before the game just takes it away. Spacedog is going to... I think there was an item on the floor, so this is definitely going to be something in level 6. Alright. Go ahead, Fury.
No, I was just gonna suggest that Alsoa might finally be going towards the eastern side of Hyrule and then took the northbound trip.
It's like he knew. I mean, it's okay. So to be fair, it's a lot of times it ends up being with Heart Shuffle on, it ends up just being an Armos heart. But there is always that rare chance that it could end up being an actual useful item. Or it's an item that, like, say it's a bow or it's silvers that you wouldn't have to... Yes! Thank you for buying keys. That you wouldn't have to purchase from... You wouldn't have to dig out of a dungeon.
I now know 100% what I'm rooting for the Armos item to be.
The any key.
You buy keys and it appears. Poof.
I mean, he also bought arrows. Which I will now remember to put on the tracker, because, yep. Alright, Spacedog's gonna take an unfortunate death in level 6. Alsoa is gonna take the any road. I think to, like, yes, here, this is good. Maybe we get to finally see anything on the east side of the map. Freedom Fighter in chat is agreeing with you and saying that the any key would be a lot funnier. Looks like Alsoa is gonna go ahead and burn the desert first before we actually get over towards the Armos statues. He's hoping for a bomb drop. Alright, Spacedog is trying his best to find a wall that bombs. I don't think there's anything to the right at all there. If we're in Second Quest 6, because it's a long straight edge on that one side, I think.
May still be a little bit confused about what's going on. Very possible, at least.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it. I've done it a lot. Like, you're just like, okay, there might be a room there. I'm just gonna bomb. Hey, it's the shoot room. This thing rolls into every single Second Quest 6. As Alsoa is gonna find the letter A over in the forest. Oh, just run, Spacedog. Now, Spacedog did get clipped by that orange bubble, so now he's got his sword back. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's I would have tried maybe bombing a couple of those Gyptos. I mean, bomb whatever you can, clear the room. Also, is going to find and pick up the Triforce at a level 2. Oh, yeah, I can kind of understand that. It's going to get him to hopefully a slightly different section of this level 6.
A dark room with bombs and Sashevi. Nice.
Well, okay. Here's the question, though. Can we bomb... Nope. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my map here. Yeah, he can't bomb down, but if he can get to the other side, maybe bomb up. Nope, that's the Chevy. Let me see. If
we have to backtrack.
Yeah, we gotta go all the way back to the, we gotta go back through the Chevy and then try to go to the left. Not Chevy, I'm sorry, shoot room. I am totally awake today, have I mentioned? Oh gosh, run, Space! He almost made it! He was so close!
Yeah, it's just a little bit of indecisiveness. Could have maybe made it there, just all end it, but, you know.
Yeah. Oh, there's the bait purchase. Yep, bait purchase for Alsoa while he's got the money. This is a good idea because you know that 3 is out there. Alright, and at some point we will get to see whatever the Armos item is, as Spacedog is going to get shot while bombing a wall here in... That's a wand on the floor, Fury.
That would be a nice to have.
Yeah, but I think we actually have to get, unless you can get a ladder in ladder clip, I think I might have to go through the top half of the dungeon to get to that. Alright, Alsoa is gonna whistle back to 2. That is the nice part about picking up that Triforce and where 2's located. It does give him access to the far side of the map just by using that recorder. Alright, Spacedog is gonna find, let's see, 3 is down here below a bomb wall. The magical sword is in an open cave. But off note, the Gibdos look really friendly. What if we want to hug them? Alright, also is checking our coast bomb spots. He is down to a single bomb, so maybe he's trying to set up a really good force on a Tektite, so good job, Alsoa. Those guys hardly ever cooperate. Spacedog is gonna pick up a bomb drop off of a blue Octorok. He's about to find level 3. Now, he doesn't have any keys, and there is no way to pirouette this door. So right now, you're clicking on your tracker and marking that level 3 is blocked by a key door. And you know what I didn't realize before, Fury? We're starting in the little 2-room segment.
Yep, nowhere to go but out.
Yeah, you have to get the key. There is no choice. There we go. Spacedog's gonna go ahead and realize that he is standing, hopefully realize he's standing in Second Quest 3. We're gonna go back to exploring the overworld. Alsoa, meanwhile, is gonna do all the checks except for, you know, the Armos. Still missing our levels 1 and 5, so the letter Z and the letter E. And I'm totally humming the overworld theme song to myself right now. Maybe that's how you can tell you've been playing this game for far too long.
Oh, I've definitely been playing this too long now.
Alright, Spacedog is gonna find, I don't remember what this was, but it looked like, was that a heart on Alsoa's side of Take Any Cave? Hey, well, alright, the Armos item is just a heart, so our runners have kind of gotten lucky. There we go. I had to remember how to do this in the tracker. I mean, TA, every so often, it's something amazing. It's just a rarity because there are more hearts than there are anything else in the game.
On the bright side, Alsoa is now halfway to what is surely guaranteed to be the mag's cost this seed.
Yeah, it's gonna be full price. Totally. We're gonna find a potion shop, and I'm not entirely sure, Freedom Fighter. I don't remember also making it that entire way down the coast. Alright, meanwhile, Spacedog is gonna find the letter A in Second Quest. The level 2 is shaped like an A, and it has a staircase item and a floor drop, along with a transport staircase, which is really weird if you haven't played Second Quest and you're playing this for the first time. Also is going to give us the Lost Hills check. Now, it's actually kind of useful that he has that recorder and the Triforce out of level 2, because he can just recorder back to the forest and maybe pick up his exploration in a relative area that he's been to. Thank you, Fury. I didn't think we had seen it. There's going to be the Triforce and 2 for Spacedog. He may end up trying... Yep, he's going to see where else he can go. Ah! Run away! Also, is going to whistle back to level 2. We're going to see a key sitting there on the floor, and that's going to be a walk-through wall.
Nice.
Yay! That's going to be a walk-through wall on level 2, and there's the map. We're in an A. Oh, that is...
Funny story about level 2 and shoot rooms. If you get one, it's the item on the left always. If you get the second one, it's always in the middle.
Oh, really?
Huh. Yep, we got that map in the middle, and the room before, the key's on the left.
Oh, that's funny. I mean, at the very least, it wasn't, you know, a vertical shoot room into a horizontal shoot room, because that would have just been terrible. Funny, but terrible.
Yep, if you want to figure out why that is, just ask Fred and listen for grumbles.
And Sons of Monkeys?
I don't know if it'll go that far on that one, but it has happened.
I mean, Second Quest usually produces lots of Sons of Monkeys, as Alsoa is going to take over the Dig Dogger murder here in level 8. Now, I'm not going to defend Spiky. In this case, he's hiding a key. In the other room, he was blocking a shutter door, so he's making some really terrible decisions today. Spacedog does a great job. This is a staircase of some kind in level 2 because of that bomb pack sitting there. But he did a really good job of getting past the Darknet room previously. He's just gonna not take a couple of Wizrobe beams to the face. Just wait for the Wizrobe to come to you, basically. Almost. We're getting there. Good job, Spacedog. Now this block will push, and let's see if we found an item or a transport staircase. Okay, I mean, we could definitely use a couple of those on Spacedog's side. Right now, he couldn't even pick up the white sword item, not that we know what it is. So, a heart in the staircase this early in the game is not a terrible thing.
I mean, that's up for debate too. But what's not up for debate is this is pretty much the easiest tracking job we've had to start a race in a while.
I know, it's very chill. Like, they haven't really found anything.
Couple of hearts here, a couple of hearts there, and a wand that we can't get to, and yeah, just everything else is pretty much bought.
Yeah, it's like, alright, sure. And then, you know, eventually we might actually get to see what's hanging out on the coast. Maybe. So what do you think? I think maybe your any key will be hiding on the coast today.
Usually in second quest, it's out of reach, so could be 9. Could be deep in level 7 on the floor.
Okay, I could do, yeah, deep in 7 on the floor would be about right. And TA909 is calling it that it's going to be yet another heart hanging out on the coast. I'm more than willing to believe that that could be, you know, could be the item. Also, meanwhile, is continuing to dig here in 8. He's got a few more hearts, and his combat is pretty good. So he's not really as intimidated by these dig doggers and the never-ending floor turrets.
A very funny one-way there.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're not getting back through the. Nope. The game said no.
That's a little bit more shenanigans than 2 usually has.
Yeah, I don't know how I would have reacted being shuttered in, or not shuttered in, I guess, but being one-wayed in with a room full of blue Wizrobes.
I was gonna say I'm surprised he's leaving with the Triforce right there, but I think just a brief forgetfulness. Ooh. Well, that's not the worst death though.
How far away. Yeah, it's not that far away. But how much do you want to bet that that's gonna be the floor item? That Darknut Wizrobe bubble like. Oh dear.
I thought could be wrong. I thought we collected a key there. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, maybe. Okay, maybe there was one just sitting for free on the floor. Alsoa, meanwhile, is gonna clip into a diamond staircase full of blue Wizrobes. You don't look back. Just keep going. And poor Spacedog is just trying to get back through this room again.
Complete other side of 4 for Alsoa.
Yeah, this is kind of good. I mean, it's gonna take you a decent amount of space. Plus, it's gonna provide you with potential bomb droppers. Oh, I gotta love the Triforce room. It's just a bunch of bats. Alright, there we go. That is the Triforce out of level 2 for Spacedog. He, for the moment, has a 2 Triforce to 1 lead.
Hey, we get to use the tracker?
Oh, yeah, I got to hit a button. This was good. Oh, look, you want to do it this time?
I'll hit the other one.
Okay, you hit the other one. Again, I really do. Oh, it didn't show up on my side.
Nope, I hit the center column. You can have the Triforce.
Wait, there was a raft! Yay, we got an item! Okay, I'm excited about this. Not only did Alsoa get the Triforce out of 4, we're gonna find the White Sword Red Candle.
So, wait. You need the blue candle to get the pile of logs, to go across the water and get your upgrade, and then get Slamoon.
Yes, exactly. I think that is fantastic. That is so perfect. Alright, so meanwhile, Alsoa now, with all of those second quest bubbles out there, he's got a reusable source of damage for anything that isn't a Dark Nut or a Whiz Robe, so he's gonna go back into 6. Little does he know, there's a wand on the top half of a ladder room here in level 6. Alright, coast item is the Power Bracelet. Okay.
See, now, if our one prophet in chat was just a little bit more gutsy, wouldn't have failed to realize the power bracelet was out there.
Yep, totally. So Spacedog is gonna see, now, this is the cheap bait store part 2. Alsoa's gonna fight, Alsoa? Well, he found your favorite item. And that means that both blue items happen to be in level 6. Now, Alsoa's headed in kind of the right-wrong direction. He will eventually, if he can make it through, I think he's going to go to the right and then go back up, and he's going to find the ladder-blocked room, and that's got the wand on the floor. Does a great job of taking out those blue landmotes, by the way, with the red candle that he's just picked up. And first, we're going to find an old man. Good job.
No timer required, just a forfeit.
Alright, here's the transport staircase for Alsoa. Worth noting that he hooked an orange bubble, so he's not going to be able to use his sword for a little bit. Spacedog, meanwhile, is continuing some of these checks that we have seen from Alsoa's side already. Alsoa finds a blue bubble and is gonna try to continue getting over into that bottom half of 6. He's totally not interested in that transport staircase right now at all.
Might be when he sees a certain item.
Oh yeah, I would be, because I think you have to take a transport staircase unless we can bomb or walk through a wall in the lobby. But I don't think that lines up quite right either. Oh, Alsoa is going to pick up the clock in that room. He's going to pick up the clock in that room. Unfortunately, he had hugged a blue bubble, no longer has his sword.
It's deja vu.
Yeah, and then he's going to see the ladder-blocked final room of level 6. Alright, oh, Dodongos with no bombs. Womp womp. Yeah, I don't think he touched it in that one room, but it was full of blue bubbles.
Yeah, if you had gone back into that room after the clock and gotten the blue bubble,
yeah,
do some things, but now we just gotta leave.
Okay, I mean, he's gonna up a save. Now, here's the thing. He does have the recorder, so he can recorder back to 4, which will take him into the general direction of level 6. Meanwhile, Spacedog is about to find his Armos heart here, as long as he doesn't get murdered by the Octoroks and the Armos statue. You know, when you touch the first one, it always feels like the first one you touch is going to be the super speedy one that doesn't have the item.
Pretty much how it goes.
It's like, no, the game's going to really make you work for the thing it's trying to give you for free. Now, Alsoa has his potions that are showing, but it looks like we might be going back into 6. It is right below the fairy fountain, so hey, we found the bomb store! Those are 8 rupee bombs, but man, they're in the middle of nowhere.
We'll still take as many as we can buy.
Yeah, and there may still be on Spacedog's side, he might have one of those large secrets remaining, because was one of them at Forgotten Spot, possibly? Oh, Zora, why did you do that? Alright, so Zora is going to take out Spacedog the moment right before he could walk into the bomb wall, but it did go off, so at the very least, he's going to get credit for opening up the wall. Alsoa is going to take his key and 4 bombs and go into level 3 without any bait. I mean, as long as the bait block rolls into a room that we can enter from the top, at this point, it's not really going to impact much.
I predict staircase takes you to the top room, and it's key door right below you.
Oh, that would be really unfortunate. Because
think
then
the
we're out
average-
of keys.
Yeah, I think the average key loss is like 2.5 keys, so basically somewhere between 2 and 3 each time you go into 3.
Ugh. Yuck. Alright, here we go. Alsoa is gonna go see what's in the other half of this L. He's only got 1 heart, so he's gonna not walk into that. And we're starting at the bottom. Apparently Chad is telling us that he did in fact get bait. We're finally gonna find blue bubbles. That's good. There it is. Alright, also is gonna go ahead and feed the hungry, what was that, Lionel, and find a key door. Spacedog is gone.
I was gonna say 3 doors up versus 2 to the right for the keys.
Yeah, that's not bad. I can agree with that most definitely. You're looking for 2 floor items, so go for the most rooms possible. And maybe there's a chance that they don't step on your bomb. But maybe there's a chance that you're going to end up finding a key on the floor as well. Alright, also it gets a return on his bombs there, and this snake doesn't manage to make it through that red candle. We got a floor heart in 3. Oh, yay. More mixed garbage rooms. Unfortunately, Alsoa is going to get shot by the Lionel beam. That's going to send him back to the beginning of 3. We're going to have to clear this blue Lionel staircase room again, but that should maybe be okay. There's only 3 of them. We've got a red candle. I say before he gets bopped in the face. Now, if I am Alsoa, and I'm not, I would have probably walked out of the room with that 1 dead, because you're right next to the lobby. Get a couple of hearts back before going through this staircase into a blue Lionel shooter reverse C. Go, move faster!
Level 1.
Hey, hey, good job, Spacedog. Where did we find it?
I don't know, it just went green on the right side of my screen and I looked.
Ah, I see. Oh! It's
Goodbye,
full
level
of...
1.
Yeah, no, we're leaving. Goodbye. Maybe go down, check a couple of rooms, but don't bother clearing this.
Yeah, the staircases in 1 in second quest don't produce much more than sadness and occasionally a good bit of fortune, I guess, if it routes you around.
Yeah, but half the time it's just going to drop you into the middle of you know, an unfortunate mess. Smilefires is letting us know that level 1 is at the screen below the letter cave. Thank you, Smilefires. Where he died! Oh, poor Spacedog. Alright, level still missing, level 5. Oh, good job, Spacedog. He's going to be able to bait the manhandler back into the bomb. Now, Alsoa takes another unfortunate death here in level 3. He's going to have to go back, clear the Lionels, but again, this is level 3. It's really small. You've got a couple of rooms still available to you, so I say beat your head against this just a little bit.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Alsoa for not having his mic on during this. That would be bad.
Yeah, yes. I mean, to be fair, even I would be grumbling a little bit at this level 3 at the moment. Well, okay, I probably would have been like, by 3, I'm leaving. Spacedog's gonna go ahead and clear this room in 1. He's doing a really good job. He's using the natural barrier blocks of the room to kind of stay away from the orange darkness. And I'll take this chance to wish Sis Crusher luck in his upcoming match. Alright, we got the Triforce in level 1 for Spacedog.
The other item in 3, meanwhile, is through a key door, so we're going.
Alright, I mean, that's okay. We at least got the Triforce, so we can whistle back here since we started with the recorder.
Also, the same token, I'd like to extend my sympathies to Sis Crusher for having someone try and pay back his opponent in spades and him being caught in the crossfire.
Sis Crusher's taking a sword, so that definitely is going to be a good start. Now, Spacedog has also found level 5, which is in the top northeast of the map somewhere.
I mean, yeah, you eventually take Magical Sword, I get it.
Eventually. Looks like Alsoa is going to give another try to level 8. Now, we haven't seen any of the items in here. We also haven't gotten... well, no, Alsoa hasn't gotten to the Triforce yet. Now, Spacedog is going to take an unfortunate bop by these orange bubbles. He no longer has a sword. Now, this is the Triforce room for Alsoa. He's just gotta be careful because he's only got 2 bombs. And that guy's a jerk. He is going to leave the Triforce there long enough to bomb the rest of the walls in the room, find a way down. And that's a... Another one! Okay, he's gonna get the stun this time on the first bomb. That was kind of nice. And we find the transport staircase in 8. And it's gonna take us... Well, we have a path, and there's a 5er on the floor.
5th boss room hype.
Yeah, so... Oh gosh, don't hug the swords, Alsoa. Now, he does have a red candle, which would be pretty useful in this room with everything except for that bunny. And this room can have a drop in 8, so this could be a floor drop. A key would be pretty useful. That white sword's even better than a key.
I don't know, I'd still prefer a key, I think, but sword's good.
I mean, I'd like to do a little bit more damage, you know? Because then you're only stabbing those orange darknets that, the orange darknets and blue whiz ropes that are waiting in level 1 like half as many times, in theory. So yeah, keys are becoming a problem. Now, Spacedog has 230 rupees. If he comes across a little bit more money in a blue ring shop, maybe we'll see him buy some defense. Keys would also be a really good idea. There's the Triforce to remind Alsoa that Dodongo has his Triforce. To answer a question in chat, we did, but I don't remember what it was. I think it was pretty close to vanilla. Because if it was cheaper, then I probably would have remembered.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Alright, meanwhile, Spacedog, there's the blue ring store, by the way. 250 rupees. He just needs 20 more. 19 more. Alright, Alsoa is going to find another room. He's going to decide to go ahead and leave because that really isn't going to be... And then Azul turned green. That was fun. Spacedog is going to go ahead, buy some more bombs, and it looks like he's headed back into level 1.
Hey, we have an item staircase.
Yay!
Oh look, it's a heart, yay.
Yeah, also thought about leaving it behind, but instead is going to go in there and pick it up and make Chester very happy somewhere.
5 hearts away.
Alright, here we go. We're only looking for one more item in this level 8. And again, level 8 in first quest is not a huge level. Plus, there are going to be rooms like this where you can get a key for your trouble. Spacedog is going to get clobbered by that evil Wizrobe Dark Nut level 1 again. And this is where you're just hoping that the items in 1 actually make it worth it, because, like, it's a little disheartening to go into a level like this and just keep getting murdered. And you're just like, game, come on, really?
Oof.
Yeah, oh, this just...
I'm gonna try and kill this room. It will drop, I believe, on the right side, so while, maybe?
Yeah. We need a meme of Link's little... Oh, you rotten jerk face of a wizard. I was about to say, we need a meme of Link's head poking out of the door while he's surrounded by wizrobes, just saying, this is okay. Alright, Alsoa is going to go back into 8 again. There's still one item missing in here. It, in theory, could be a good item and not just another banana. And level 8 in First Quest isn't a terrible dig. The wand is free on the floor of level 6, but it's on the other side of a ladder room. Alsoa doesn't actually know it's there. Spacedog has seen it. So unless Alsoa finds, you know, the ladder or any other reason to go back into 6 pretty quickly, that white sword is a nice thing to have. It's going to be about the only offensive upgrade for the moment. Alright, so we skipped that room because the shutter door means that this cannot be an item staircase. Oh, and then Alsoa gets bopped with the, gets bopped by the gel trying to get through the door. Spacedog, yeah, he's re-clearing what, he thinks might be useful, but maybe he forgot this was the Triforce, or he just wants bombs?
Bombs, another part even
Heart
would
would
be
be
okay.
nice, yeah.
Staircase potentially in his mind, I think. So that was also on the cards. I don't know that it actually was possible. I think the room setup... Was it a drop Triforce or was it standard?
It was a drop. It dropped after he cleared the room. This is... I would just be hiding in the door. This is terrible. He got bopped out of the door? Well, he left the door. He was trying to get a good bomb on them in the center of the room, and then the floor just kept shooting him. Yeah, he's doing his best here in what, you know, is a necessary room because it's blocking the 2 top rooms of level 1. There you go. We're gonna get a bomb pack, we're gonna get the map of the letter E, and Alsoa's gonna grab the Triforce in 8. Now, I don't think we saw the last item.
Yeah, I saw quite a bit of it, so it must have either been a block or just had enough. I don't know.
Yeah, alright, so that top room, there's nothing in it, and then there's a key door, so space... Oh. Man, come on, we can't get that from this side. We're gonna need a ladder to get that heart in level 1. There are the 2 rooms down towards the bottom, but again, you've got to get through a ton of blue wizrobes to get to those.
Yeah, thinking about what Alsoa may have missed, I thought there were multiple maze rooms in there, so I'm wondering if maybe the second maze room also was pushed. I feel like...
Yeah, that's a possibility.
I feel like there's 2 at least. I feel like you didn't get to the one down south until much later and it had a bunch of fires and you just kind of noped it.
Yeah, I mean, he got a white sword out of there, which he's going to take into 6. This is good. You still need to get the Triforce out of level 6. You've got more hearts than when you were here before, and for this guy, you've got bombs, because Alsoa, unfortunately, ran out of bombs when he found this. We're going to get the compass. Oh, alright. Thanks, game. And now he's going to see the wand just sitting on the floor. We're going to need a transport staircase to get there, unless you find the ladder and can clip over the water.
Yep. Alsoa went from not enjoying taking transports to suddenly I love transports.
Totally, because that wand is gonna... Oh, hi again, Blue. Gah. Alright, we're right below the fairy fountain. Go to the fairy fountain, fill up your health, and then just walk right through those guys.
Well, if it wasn't choice words, we would have gotten a "Why are you there?" kind of
Yes.
question.
Oh, yes. I miss those from Pokemon. Alright, Spacedog, meanwhile, has had enough of level 1. He's gonna go back towards their start screen. Now, 7 is over here. He's still looking for... I don't... Actually, I think Spacedog maybe has all the information he needs right now. Because he's seen 5 and 1, where Alsoa hasn't even really touched that top northeast corner of the map.
You know what he hasn't seen?
Spacedog is also only 7 rupees away from being able to pick up a blue ring.
There's one thing he hasn't seen, though.
White sword item.
You know, he hadn't seen the raft. And that raft is needed for the white sword item. The Triforce in 6 after getting through the Lambo, not too bad.
Yeah, that is. You have to like just face tank that Landmo. Though I'm kind of curious that Alsoa isn't going to try to take the. I am, but I'm not. He's got a white sword, so offensive wise, he's doing okay. Plus, it's about 50 minutes in, and this is where your brain is going to start telling you, "Hey, you're behind. You're behind. You're behind." Spacedog is farming guineas to hopefully be able to pick up the blue ring. I would imagine. Alsoa is going to go back to, let's see, we are exploring the coast.
See, some people's brains function at 50 minutes like, I'm behind, I'm behind, I'm behind. Mine at 50 minutes, if I've not seen hardly any items, is please finish already.
Yeah.
Pretty much spamming that thought.
Yep. All right. So Alsoa had left behind a little money. This is also probably his first look at the Coast Power Bracelet because he never made it this far before. So now Alsoa has the information that there's a Power Bracelet on the coast. We're also going to get the second raft check. Meanwhile, Spacedog is, it looks like, heading kind of in the same direction. Maybe Spacedog would think about going back into 2? Or just picking up his exploration?
Spacedog is going to the right one screen and down one screen.
Yep. Sorry, yes, he's getting a blue ring. I got
That
a
was
little confused.
Yeah, that was a very purposeful walk. I'm like, what's over there? Oh wait, I know what's over there.
And this is actually a good call for Spacedog. That level 1 alone makes this a really good purchase for him because now he's going to be able to stand into some of those rooms for just a little bit longer to be able to either, one, just get through the other side or to try to clear it.
Why are all you here? Is now the thing.
Yeah. He's like, wait, this is 1. Why are you in this room? Oh, that is such a terrible room. He is going to try to clear this on green tunic and white sword and maybe rethink this now because they took all of his hearts.
Well, he's rethinking his entire life decision making on joining after seeing this whole level 1 gauntlet.
Yeah. This, oh man, that level 1 is terrible. Now, we know that one of the items in level 1 is going to be a floor heart. The other one we did not see. Hey, at least we have good access to blue bubbles in the lobby that we didn't, have before.
I want him to push this block. And I want it to spit him out in the triple bar room. Do it, game.
No, that would be so bad, Fury.
Oh, it didn't do it.
Oh, there's a key. And these are actually rooms we didn't see on Spacedog's side because he didn't make it through the Wizrobe shenanigans. I
don't know that Spacedog ever bombed that wall.
Yeah, I don't think he did either. We're gonna find a Dig Dogger room. Now, again, Spiky is in a room that could have a floor drop. We're still missing a floor drop in 1. You go ahead and you take this out. Spacedog is gonna take on these orange dark nuts. Now, he's got the little bit of added safety that blue ring gives him. He's also got a full pack of bombs, so this is great.
Red dark nuts. Could be a floor drop.
Yeah.
Could be at the bottom right.
Yeah, it always kind of messes with me when you're in second quest and it changes. He picked up something. Okay.
Went from 1 to 2.
So it could be the key blocked room all the way in the top near the Triforce? Or we also haven't seen either of them clear the blue Wizrobe or the blue Dark Nut room. No. Oh!
Now, wait a minute.
Did Spacedog clear that?
Spacedog had to have cleared that and we've just both missed it. Because he 100% cleared that room. Unless this game glitched, and that'd be bad.
Oh, that would be terrible. I'm gonna give him credit for them, and then if we see otherwise, then we can check back later. But man, that's a great second item.
He does not have it marked.
Oh no.
But I thought for sure he cleared that
Manhandle. Yeah, he did. It took him 2 bombs, but I don't even remember seeing anything drop on the floor. Yeah, that's a little worrisome. any key in 4, though.
I mean, that's almost as good as a Silver's find. In fact, Alsoa probably would rather find Silver's later and have that new key immediately.
Oh yeah, that would be so useful right now. He's gonna see that floor heart that he can't pick up, go back, get his Triforce.
I also would like to see an up A from Spacedog. Well, not an up A, but like a menu.
Yeah, just so we can actually see if they're in his inventory. There's the Triforce out of 1 for Alsoa.
So I want to say he was close to where that Silver's drop.
So maybe he just didn't. Maybe he was on it.
Yeah, and I don't have his sound enabled, and CD can't quite hear it at all. So
yeah. I mean, I've been humming the the theme song to myself. Also, I was gonna find the compass here in level 6. Take an unfortunate candle bop.
yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking here. Steel. This room definitely had a bomb drop.
Alright, also I was going to take out Spiky. Now, he unfortunately doesn't have a sword right now, so he's going to have to try to use a candle flame. And we're going to find the transport staircase in 5. Oh, his robes, yuck.
This room actually led Alsoa astray from the any key.
Yeah, because he took the transport and then he found the Triforce. Alright, so also is gonna see a room full of orange bubbles and the map of the letter Z. Spacedog does have silvers.
Yeah, so he stood on it. It just spawned on him.
Alright, let's just hope that he realizes that he has them.
Well, I mean, you can't throw them, so until you get the bow and maybe cycle through it, it probably doesn't mean
Or you
too
open
much.
your menu enough and look at it and go, wait, where in the world did I get that?
Yeah, that's the downside, is may not realize that he's seen both items in one because he got spawned on.
But I mean, as long as he realizes he has them. Also, I was going to pick up the Triforce out of level 5.
Is also, I was gonna say, is Alsoa threatening what I would call a shatty percent, where you just completely go-mo the seat and look in 9 and hope to find a bow and or ladder?
I mean, that would be good. Nice candle boost from Alsoa to get through this forced orange Wizrobe supermarket room. To answer a question in chat, yes, 7 is over in the grave. Both of the runners have seen it. They both were in it. They both know doubt of it.
Yeah, I believe that was the first dungeon we saw in the entire seed, and that's why they noped immediately. Well, didn't immediately, but went 4 rooms in to discover that it was not second quest, and then said no thanks.
Yeah, it was just way too early in the game for anybody to, even Alsoa, to really want to dig that dungeon. As much as Alsoa enjoys digging very large dungeons very early in the game, there's going to be a key on the floor. We're in the Wand Room again here for Spacedog. Now this red candle is coming in handy for Alsoa in rooms like this where you can kill the enemies with the candle flame. Because, man, those bubbles are not leaving us alone. Yeah, we go get that. That's a nice key. I actually kind of like the palette color in this room. Because it's got like a little bit of teal, a little bit of gray, and a lot of orange.
Oof.
Yeah, this is not as much fun. Now,
yeah, this room's... Both these rooms are not so fun. I'm surprised Spacedog's kind of going through the same spot. I think that's probably where you're going.
Yeah.
Skipping the transport and the magic boomerang, which is arguably more important, and just kind of going the same route to this ladder block that's up ahead, because you can't go down here. Yeah,
because there's no way to get to this other... I mean, you have to go through the Chevy room, but we already know that it's not necessary. There's a red ring in 5 for Alsoa. Okay.
I mean, we never turn that down, but I think Alsoa still trades it for more keys.
Yes, I definitely agree with you there. I mean, it's going to be nice when, you know, we get into 9 and it turns out it's that Wizrobe Dark Nut garbage set. Alright, so now it's just looking for the floor drop. Now, we are still missing a bow. It's about an hour in. We don't have a way to fire those wonderful silver arrows that we left on the floor. Or found on the floor. There's going to be a heart for Alsoa. Alright, so let's see. We got a raft out of 4, right?
Yeah, raft and any key so far in 4. There's one more item in there that I think we haven't seen. Just stare.
Oh, the raft was the floor drop. Okay. I was kind of hoping the bow was going to be the floor drop buried deep in 4, but that's mean. Also, it's going to go into 7, finally. You've got a red ring, a white sword, silvers that maybe you could pretend that you're going to stab stuff with.
Yeah, this is probably the play I would make too, though. At this point, it's first quest, so you at least have open doors that you could probably walk through as opposed to key blocks.
Yeah.
And then after I got enough keys, honestly, just save, go to 3, and check real quick on the last 2 rooms and retry if it's nothing good.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that we're just basically key blocked from the last item in 3, and it could be the bow, is definitely worth checking before you go into level 9. Spacedog, take the transport! No!
Did Alsoa enter this dungeon with 10 hearts?
Yeah, he got mags eligible in... There was a heart in 5.
Alright, so you pick something up off the floor, probably a bomb packet, 8 bombs.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, he got the last heart, I think, in 5.
Fair enough.
Alright, so, meanwhile, Spacedog is in the right area to find the Triforce, but I really, really would like him to take the transport staircase because that would get him a wand, potentially. Meanwhile, also, it's just continued. Yes, okay, go north and see if you can pick up that wand, because that's going to increase your damage output, and that is definitely a good thing.
Yep. Might also have another transport right here that kind of spits you out close to it as well. You gotta walk up, unfortunately.
Yeah, one more. You gotta go up one more room. But he doesn't have any bombs, and he may not realize it. We've got a staircase of some kind in 7. It's gonna be transport. Looks like we've got either bomb or there's another staircase on the other side of that wall.
Yeah, I think we're bomb blocked, unfortunately.
Because, I mean, Spacedog, you know, he's doing everything he can. He got the blue ring, which was a good play. He's been, you know, digging as much of these dungeons as he can and then kind of backing off when it gets too fuzzy. And I think to get to the Triforce, doesn't he have to bomb left here? Or one of the rooms in this area?
Yeah, you have to walk through a bomb left, I forget which.
Alright, also is going to take out a Manhandla in that NSU room. Man, 7 is huge.
Yeah, it seemed like it was segmented off there unless he was one further over than I realized. So I had to back up and try another way.
Alright, Spacedog doing a good job of avoiding the orange candle bop there. Now that's the, I think, the lobby above us?
Believe so. Yep.
Alright, so there's gotta be a bomb wall there somewhere, but unfortunately for Spacedog, he is out of bombs. There were a couple of screens of bomb droppers in this area, though, so maybe he's gonna go farm some of them. Also is going to clear a grabby hands room. Now, we won't ever know what their HP was, since, you know, he's got a white sword and they're going down to 1 hit. Alright, bombs please, game. That's not a bomb. Though, with the recorder, Spacedog... Oh, hello, bomb upgrade for 111 rupees in level 7. Spacedog, if he doesn't end up getting a bomb drop, he's at the point where he can afford a bomb pack, and the bomb store is right under level 1. He's got the Triforce, he'll be able to whistle there. Alright, we're gonna go back into level 3 for Spacedog. Now, he's got the any key, so this is actually pretty good for him. There's a bomb pack on the floor of this room.
Yeah, should be able to get through all of this dungeon, minus a couple of combat blocks.
Yeah, and he won't, actually, he's gonna need the bait.
Yeah, that's a downside, but could also find the second item since the bait's going to block him from getting the Triforce.
True, and he'll be able to get to the, he'll be able to get to that bottom chunk of the level, and that's about it. Alright, meanwhile, Alsoa has up to 4 keys and 4 bombs. He's gonna pick up the compass and try to head towards the, Triforce, which makes perfect sense. Though I would really like to see him check those key doors before he goes too far. Now, there is a cheap bait store at the Vanilla 100 secret in the Deadwoods. Also, is gonna find and pick up the Triforce in 7.
Alright, now we're going to get to see some decisions.
Woohoo! Yeah, do we go to 9?
No.
No?
Don't
do we
do
go
it.
to 3? Do we go to 3?
Yes, you go to 3 first. 9 is totally a trap.
We're also, I think, missing an item in 2. And I think he's going to 9.
It's a
If he
trap.
hangs a left, he's going to 9. We're on our way to 9, Fury. What are we looking for in level 9? That's
Sadness.
no game.
Absolute sadness.
Well,
So the flute,
that was the flute, yeah.
the flute's not exactly what we want to see in 3 when we're Spacedog and we need a couple important things. This is what we wanted to see. Sadness.
Whoa. Oh gosh.
Total
yes,
sadness.
this is definite sadness. Now, we did see the magical sword. It's in a cave. The forest cave, like 2 below Death Armost. Or I guess that's Deadwoods. I don't really know which section that is. Spacedog, meanwhile, is going to continue whistling the overworld. Now, Spacedog hasn't seen the white sword item because Spacedog can't get there. It's on the raft spot. Alright, Alsoa, meanwhile, is continuing to search in 9, and look at how much nicer those guys go down to that white sword. Oh, eat my steel in chat. Bo is in 9, but the girl is ladder blocked.
See, I like Sam's approach better of ladder 9 blocking a bow somewhere else.
Okay, I can also appreciate that. Apparently, Alsoa just found Zelda on the other side of that transport staircase. And with the red ring, I mean, you still only have 3 hearts, so you gotta be a little bit careful not to hug these blue whiz robes, but you should maybe be okay. Unless they do that, and you get stuck in a corner. And yeah, they rolled up. They're a little tanky.
Yeah, they rolled up
meanwhile,
+1 or +2.
Spacedog is possibly still looking for the white sword item, or headed back to 7. That is a lot of whiz robes in level 9 right now. So on the plus side, you definitely have bomb droppers because you get the orange dark nuts and you're gonna have orange whiz robes. Hey, bombs. Banana
Nice.
is the first item in 9.
Is that more of a why do you have that then?
Yeah, that's a hey, that's not what I wanted. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. We're fine. I always get a little, like, wary, because I don't play a lot of vanilla levels when the room goes dark. But alright, Spacedog is gonna be picking up any of the checks that he has not done so far, which on the downside is going to take up time, but on the plus side, it will eventually let him find things like that, the large secret that he was missing. But it will also tell him that the white sword item is raft blocked. Not that he'll know where to look for the raft. Alsoa's going to leave a key under the manhandla because he's down to a half a heart, only to find Ganon is in one of the eyeballs. He's going to go ahead and up A out of level 9. I mean, we found one item, we found Ganon, we found Zelda. This makes sense. Spacedog is going to go ahead and purchase the bait. Alsoa's going to take his one key and go back into level 3 and be sad when he finds the recorder they started the game with.
Level 3 Redive is definitely sponsored by J. Coper.
But alright, at the very least, Alsoa does have 104 rupees. So when this ends up being nothing, he did save, by the way. This will allow him to purchase a key if he has to. And did one of these rooms have a key as well?
This one had nothing. This was just sadness. And the one below it has the repeat item.
Yeah, so we're not going to be thrilled to see that. Meanwhile, Spacedog is bait in hand, heading back to level 3 because he's still... This is the Triforce. There's the reset from Alsoa, by the way. Alright, we're now going to be heading to... Let me think. If I'm Alsoa, possibly 2.
You could.
Oh no, we're going to 8. Okay.
I would have said 8 as well, and here's why. We have the one key door, the one room left. Apparently.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yes. That would make sense.
I did not see it either. TA was the one that pointed out that he was key blocked out of the last room.
Okay.
So I will give credit where credit is due there.
How long do you think it is before we have to go back into 7 to get the bow?
Well, given one of the other major options currently is level 4, I think that's probably going to be the next destination for Alsoa.
Yeah, I think I would probably do 7 as well before I go back into 4. But alright, this is definitely going to be the staircase item.
Alternatively, don't know that we've seen everything out to.
No, we're still missing one item in 2. We're missing the floor item. This is the ladder in 8. Okay.
Seems useful.
I mean, we do like having that, especially if Zelda ends up being in a Chevy or Ganon ends up being on the other side of a Chevy. But he's got 109 rupees, so he's okay. Now, he's gonna go back to 7.
Yeah, I don't necessarily hate this play. It's better than 9. But if we do have an item left in 2, still be kind of inclined to go there. And we also definitely have 2 items in 4. I know Alsoa would rather it be anywhere else in the game than there, but
yes.
The any key being there would actually pretty much speed up Alsoa into another gear, and I think it'd be hard at that point for Spacedog to catch up, just because key doors seem to be what slows Alsoa down the most right now.
Yeah, because he doesn't have the any key, so he's been burning, any keys that he's been picking up. Spacedog, meanwhile, gets the floor heart out of 3. He's gonna get his Triforce, and he's now done in level 3.
As far as I'm aware, to answer the question in chat, we've seen nothing in 7.
Yeah, we found the Triforce, and then we left, because it's very large. Oh, what did Alsoa just get? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and clear the manhandle room. Not manhandle, the grabby hands room. Oh, not the bomb upgrade? Darn, we're gonna find a heart in the staircase in 7. You know what would be kind of sad is, oh, nope, Alsoa hasn't seen, we're still looking for a floor drop here in 7. You know what would be kind of amusing is if the bow is actually still in 9, and we just, didn't dig far enough to go get it.
Let's see, what can we root for here?
I mean, it happened in one of Captain Green's races the other day. The bow was behind a very obscure bomb wall in a Shapes 9. Well, there's a key for Alsoa, so that's good. Oh, there it is!
You go back down, Alsoa, you
go
goof.
back! Alsoa, you have the ladder. Where are you going?
He's gonna burn a key. Oh, wait. What are we doing?
Alsoa, you have the ladder. Where are you going?
I mean, he's in go mode.
Okay.
He needs
It's
no
alright,
more
he's
keys.
going. He
needs no more. He knows Zelda's location. He knows Ganon's location. He needs no keys, but it's
I know,
funny.
but he has the ladder. He could have just walked across there and gotten that for free. Alright, anyway, we're going back to 9, guys. So Alsoa's whistling to... This is 8. He's gonna walk up 2 screens, and we're gonna go make some bacon. But yeah, to be fair, it's an hour and 15 minutes in. You have to be getting a little bit worried. You know, other than having to find the bow in level 7. You know, there hasn't really been that much of a troll in this seed, other than all those whiz rooms. But, you know, this hasn't been terrible, so you might be a little concerned at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he's only had the ladder for, what, 3.5 minutes now? Maybe 4?
True. He hasn't even had a chance to, like, really put it to good use yet. Now, unfortunately for Alsoa, he's got to re-clear this room. Spacedog is going to find the map and the rupee boss in the tip of the nose. Alright, he's doing a good job clearing these blue dark nuts. He does have the red ring, and unfortunately for Spacedog, he's a little bit short of being able to pick up the bomb upgrade as well. It still has a price tag on it. I like that, Mako.
Alrighty, here's the big question. Can Alsoa defeat Ganon, or will we have to go kill more blue wizards?
Okay, let's hope that he can defeat Ganon. He's got a red ring, so he just has to kind of avoid the pile drivers a little bit here. Oh, Ganon is not making that easy, though. He's like, nah, I want to get in the wall, leave me alone. Alright, oh no. Ganon is gonna say, no, you get to go fight those blue wizrobes at least one more time.
Almost picture perfect timing in chat on the Jinx.
I know, it was really close. Alright, Alsoa, being this close to a fairy fountain with a red ring, is gonna go avail himself of the red ring and the fairy fountain. He's gonna fill up on health and go back in and do Ganon round 2. TA, he got the ladder though. He has the ladder. He doesn't remember that he picked it up.
That's the point. What happens if Zelda's ladder blocked? What will he do?
Probably walk towards Zelda and go, oh yeah, I have this thing. Alright, meanwhile, Spacedog is still clearing level 7.
It'd be a great panic mode. Just like you walk forward and you're like, I can't believe you block it. And you start like, you do that thing where you walk into it just out of frustration and suddenly it lets you across. You're like, oh, wait.
Oh yeah. And then he realizes, oh, hey, they're gonna totally bust my balls about the Aquamentus. Or not the Aquamentus. Yeah, the Aquamentus in 7 where the bow was.
Yeah, he's gonna get some grief.
It would be funny if he up an ace first. Now, I don't think I agree with that one. But alright, so also, take 2. We're going to take out the blue wizrobes. We have 136 silver arrows. So, if we get back to Ganon, we should be okay. Spacedog is headed...
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if that comes back. What in the world just happened?
It's okay. It's back now. I don't know what happened.
Blackout happened.
Oh, are we playing? I'm almost in the mood to play Blackout Boomstick right now. Not that I have time for it, but you know.
That brings me concern for the second restream I'm about to do. But let's hold off on that thought for a moment.
Okay, we will totally cross our fingers. All right, we got one hit. We need to get Ganon to not be in the wall. There's 4, 5. All right, just hold on to this. No.
To be honest, doesn't have to hold on to it now. Got enough
Yeah.
hits in there.
All right, Spacedog is going to go back, having enough money to purchase the bomb upgrade. He's going to go up to 12, so it was a +4. Also is going to get Ganon down, go ahead and up an A, and should be on his way to find Zelda.
Aw. Vanilla room.
I mean, that's okay. I mean, he was rescuing Link, so that was pretty cool. But let's get some GGs in chat for Alsoa, finishing with an official race time GG time of 1 hour, 19 minutes, and 40 seconds. So now the question is, do we greet him with GGs or, hey Alsoa, do you remember you have a ladder?
We will troll him, but maybe give him a second.
Okay.
We will let him... Oh, wait. Hi.
Hi! How you doing? GGs.
Thank you.
Hey, Alsoa, did you remember you had a ladder?
When I got to the room that was diagonal from the bow, where it didn't make sense to go back, yes.
Okay, there's the Triforce at a level 7 for Spacedog. He's gonna go ahead and pick that up. Now I can't say that I blame him if he whoa, screen just went all sorts of funky. I can't say that I can't say that I blame him if he takes that and runs away.
I will explain that simply. We had the dreaded echo going, so I had to kill his stream. So there it goes.
Oh, hold on, let me kill my own stream.
No,
it's okay.
Too late.
Fury took care of it.
Well, that one's doubly dead.
So, how about that ladder on the floor of level 7, where you guys just really didn't want to go?
So I'm gonna be honest. I felt very behind the moment that I got bomb blocked enemy.
Okay, that makes sense. Did you?
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, okay. First, we're gonna say Spacedog has gone ahead and forfeited, so we're gonna see if he wants to join us here in chat for some words. So let's get some GGs going for him, because this was definitely an interesting seed. That level 1 was just rotten.
I don't know. I thought level 1 was okay.
Yeah, but you had a lot more hearts than Spacedog did when he found it.
Yeah. I mean, I also got the red ring out of 5, which kind of helped. I don't know if I had
that red ring on 5 was really, really nice. But we're gonna see if Spacedog wants to join us.
Although I didn't have it for level 1, and the ladder was an 8.
I know that ladder and 8 was definitely interesting. Welcome and GGs to Spacedog.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Oh, good. We were just talking about that lovely and wonderful level 1 that you were trying to defeat with a couple of hearts.
Yeah, not easy. That was a pretty tough enemy set for me anyway. Yeah, rough.
Yeah, it was, when you found it, it was not very kind. But I do have to say, overall, you were doing a pretty good job of being like, okay, I don't have the equipment I need for this right now, so I'm going to go back to exploring other things, which is kind of how you ended up with the any key out of level 4.
Yeah, I was thrilled to find that. You know, it's hard for me to leave a dungeon because I watch all these like really seasoned people like running these dungeons and they're in and they get it and they're out and it's like amazing. And so I feel like I kind of have a little bit of pressure to actually dig these dungeons. But I mean, when I saw like the enemy sets, I was like, nah, I'm out of here. But then the next dungeon was just as bad.
Yeah. Though we do have to ask, did you realize that in level 1 that the second item was silvers?
No.
Did you realize you had them?
No.
We're pretty sure they spawned. We're pretty sure that they spawned right on top of you in level 1 in that manhandle room. Because we didn't see them until Alsoa killed the manhandle because he was standing kind of in a different space, and we're both just like, wait, Spacedog killed that.
Oh my God. No, I didn't even see them. Didn't hear a noise or anything. Wow, that's really something. Oh well, that would have helped.
I mean, you didn't know that your bow was going to be buried on the floor of level 7 either.
Yeah.
Right.
Technically, the seed was ladderless.
Sort of, yeah.
If you wanted to spend a key, and I was singing the game's praises about it. The best part, I'm singing the game's praises about giving me a key deep in 7 to go get the bow, and as I mentioned, as I'm walking toward, I'm like, "Hey, idiot, you have a ladder. Hello."
Yeah, because Alsoa went back. We had actually missed that the last item room in 8 was key blocked up in the top corner.
Ah.
TA pointed it out in chat for us, and Alsoa goes back. He finds the ladder, and then he goes, and we're both just like, well, where is he going to go next? Because he had 2 items in 7 and 2 items in 4. Because he got the raft, but he never got anything else out of there.
And 2 items
Oh.
in 2.
And 2 items. Oh yeah, you never saw the heart?
Yeah, I went into 2, saw that it was Wizards and Dark Nuts on no equipment, got my Triforce, and left.
Yeah, I can't say that that was a bad plan.
I kind of did the same in 4, just getting lucky with the staircase that took you right to the Triforce.
Well, yes and no. The any key was, I think, 1 room to the right of that first transport staircase.
Oh, well, that would have
So,
been
Yeah, it was like right there.
It was right there. Like Spacedog
Yeah.
walked in, and we're all going, "Wait, how did Alsoa not get that?"
We also pushed the forfeit button when you went partially down the staircase in 6 and then turned around and left it.
Wait, what?
The magic boomerang, sir.
Oh, I thought you were referencing me walking in a staircase heading towards the wand.
No.
The wand was on the floor.
Let me tell you,
sir,
that wand, I never wanted a ladder so badly. It was calling to me. It was right there, and I just kept thinking about it. It was killing me.
Yeah, we were both cheering for because once you guys got the Triforce out of there, there's no reason to go back. Or once Alsoa got the Triforce in there was no reason to go back. But we're just
Right.
going, somebody take the transport staircase, because we'd really like to see one of you pick up the wand. Because Alsoa had found the white sword in level 8 on the floor, and then you still had the wood sword, and I'm just going, I really hope that one of them can get to that wand, because it really would have helped you out against those dark nuts that
Yeah.
were all over the place.
Yep. I got to work on my dungeon skills a little bit for sure, but yeah, those enemies kind of got me good this time. I did not care for that seed. I will be honest.
Well, it does sound like you got down one of the core principles, which is skip the hard combat early if you can.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But yeah, I mean, I have to say, given what we've seen from you over the tournament, and this is your first tournament, you've only been playing for like a couple of months now, you're doing great.
Oh, thanks, CD. I appreciate that.
You just gotta, you just gotta realize the game hates us, and that's, I guess, why we enjoy it.
I figured that out.
If you're expecting the game to be nice, well, it's not going to be until you play enough C2 or use it.
Yep.
Very true. But I will go ahead. I know we do have another race following us here on this channel. So I'll go ahead and ask you guys if you have any final thoughts about the seed, or maybe even just what you're looking forward to for the interesting bracket next week.
I'll leave that to the victor. He can talk all he wants. Thank you guys so much for doing this tonight, for commentating and trying.
Hey, it's our pleasure. And you know what? I got to annoy Fury for an hour and a half, so that was a lot of fun.
Yes, fun.
Hey, we haven't done one of these in a really long time, Fury.
That is correct. I am stuck at work most days, and you are stuck going back to work most days. So schedules do not align very well anymore.
No, they really don't. I kind of miss the days where we did this a lot. But maybe people will start scheduling earlier in brackets. Who knows? Or on a day where I don't have board game stuff. But anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Alsoa.
My final thought is going to be, this is an example of a good 2Q4, because you can skip most of
it. No, you don't get to take it back. No.
I'm not trying to take it back. I'm just saying sometimes the game is nice in 2Q4.
No. That would be one of the races that I kind of half slept through last night, where 2Q4 had a red ring and a white sword in it, I think.
Oh, that seems like fun.
Yeah, I don't remember much of it because, again, I get up stupidly early, so most of the time I have to be asleep before all the shenanigans happen. But all right, with that, everybody, we do definitely want to thank Fury SK for being amazing and doing the restreaming today, and we can kind of thank me for pushing buttons, maybe. But there is another race coming up here next. It's going to be Panzer Dave taking on Sis Crusher, so it definitely should be a fun one to watch.
GG's also great game. Thanks for putting me out of my misery.
Yeah, GG's, and best of luck to you in the future rounds.
Thank you, sir. You
Brackets,
too.
or both.
Thanks, guys.
But all right, with that, Fury apparently is not going to say anything.
I was just letting y'all have a discussion about level 4 being the best place to dig always.
Yes.
No. No.
I could start a whole riot again, or we can go back to a ladder that was not used to get a free bow,
yes.
or we can talk about all sorts of random things, like an
Okay.
Armos item that wasn't checked for, what, 20?
Yeah, like at least 20 minutes.
Hey, at least I remembered to check it instead of waiting till the hour mark because I dug all the dungeons.
Oh, and hey, what about that coast item that neither of you went to look at for almost as
looked at it.
long? No, for almost as long. We did not know what the coast item was. We're going, eventually, we might actually make it to the coast.
I mean, if you don't need a ladder, then you don't really have a good reason to go over there.
Yeah, but you guys were still missing levels at that point. You hadn't found the bow yet. What if the bow was off on the coast and neither of you figured it out for like 45 minutes?
That's a minor detail.
Minor detail. Mm-hmm.
You never know you have the ladder, you're never even going to cross anyways, right? Alright, enough trolling though. I'm going to go enjoy a late dinner so that we can get ready to watch the next one. Maybe I'll make popcorn or something and eat it while watching.
Well, there you go.
That's
But all right.
chocolate
Have,
on
ooh, we're going to put popcorn with chocolate. Okay, I like this. That sounds like a good dinner to me.
We're off the rails, and therefore we're going to go off the restream now. So long, everybody, for maybe 20 minutes. If you stick around 20 minutes, you'll see another one.
Yay! Have a good night.